I'm going to present to you the first component of the blender, which is the lid cover. Okay, as you can see, this lid cover is we chose the material to be TPE, which is thermoplastic elastomer, which is a type of thermoplastic polymer. Although sometimes it is referred to as thermoplastic rubber or TPE. Well, since TPE has rubber properties and quality, it is simply treated as plastic, and the most important thing is it is recyclable. So TPEs are a soft, flexible material due to their elastometric components that can be stretched repeatedly to at least twice the original length at room temperature and return to the exact length and original shape upon release of pressure. Okay, so this material, it has some properties that we like, which is dense rubber. It has slip resistance. You see, it has excellent weather resistance, shock absorption, outstanding ozone resistance, flexibility, soft texture, and many more. Okay, well, the function is basically the jar lid covers the top of the blender wall. The blender jar, allowing you to operate the blender safely without the explosion of your ingredients from the jar. Well, this lid is typically made of plastic or glass and is usually attached to a rubber stopper. So, this one, if you can see, it's around here. This is to make sure it forms a tight seal. However, in our case, we utilize the usage of TPE for the jar lid and rubber cap for a soft touch feeling and provide a slip resistant too. So, if you see here, if you press it, it has a soft touch feeling on it. Okay, now we move on to the advantage of this. Okay, so it is a simple process. Lower part cost through lower density and thinner wall sections, and TPEs are colorable, so you can make it more attractive. Well, in this case, the one I have is the black color, but you can do different colors too, and it is long-lasting material, and also the materials are recyclable, so if you scrap it, and you can recycle it. Okay, so next one is the disadvantage. The main disadvantage of TPEs in comparison with other plastic is their high cost. They tend to lose their rubbery property if they are heated to a relatively high temperature. So TPEs are more likely to creep, which translates to a tendency when under stress, such as sustained pressure and temperature, to move and deform. Okay, well, there are several ways to manufacture TPE. Namely injection molding, extrusion blow molding, and thermoforming. The one that we have chosen is extrusion blow molding as the preferred process, as plastic part designers and producers have found this process is economical for making large hollow parts as well as complex shapes, which would be difficult to strip off large costs if these parts were injection molded. Okay, well, example of such parts are polyethylene milk jugs and household detergent containers. As for thermoforming, even though this process allows them to be easily shaped and molded without changing the property of a thermoplastic material, the incoming material is an extruded sheet, with the extrusion process adding 50% or more to the cost of the formed product. So hence, thermoforming generates substantially more trim than other processes that trim must be ground and really extruded at an additional cost. So that's why we chose TPE. Okay, so that's all from me. I'll pass the presentation to our next presenter. Thanks.
Hello and welcome. Now I am going to explain about the blade inside of a blender. First, the material selection of a blade is based on a few criteria, which is physical and mechanical considerations, thermal considerations, chemical considerations, and wear consideration. The material selected for this blade is grade 304 stainless steel. This material has great corrosion resistance and oxidation resistance. This will ensure the material will not react with the food chemicals produced when the blending process is occurring. It also has higher wear resistance, and it will allow the blade to be reused again and again without losing its sharpness. The function of the blade is to crush and mix the ingredient with a very fast rotating speed. It would require a higher modulus of rigidity to prevent any distortion during blending. There are several methods that we can use to manufacture the blade. Those methods are forging, casting, or stamping. The method that we would use to manufacture the blade is stamping. Stamping is one of the processes that is included in the metal forming process. The reason why we use stamping is because it is cheap and it can produce material intensive parts at production rate much higher than the other processes. Although it has a high startup cost, in the long run, the turnover is still good. Casting is too laborious and has a high lead time, which is not suitable for making this product, and forging is more suitable for large components. Some machine that will be used for stamping process is stamping machine and drilling machine. And that is all for the blade specification.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day I wish to all. Okay, for my parts, his housing, there are three materials that we can use to produce it. The first one is ABS plastic, the second one is polyethylene, and the third one is polypropylene. So we choose ABS as our main product. So basically, ABS plastic is a common thermoplastic that basically used for injection molding application. And for the properties of ABS, the first one is structural strength and stiffness. The second one is suitable for chemical reaction, good machinability, excellent high and low temperature, and great in electrical insulation properties. So for the process that we can use is by injection molding. The injection molding has three stages of process. The first one is clamping, injection, cooling, and ejection. The second process that we can use to produce ABS plastic is injection molding, injection blow molding, and the third one is the thermoforming. So there is a process that we can use to make a housing. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdul Ali, and the next part is jar. We have 3 to 4 different materials to make jar. First one is plastic, copolyester or polycarbonate plastic. Plastic jars are relatively light and high durability and low cost. The second one is glass. It's hard and does not retain order and color of ingredient. It looks more attractive. The last one is metal. Blender jars are also made up of stainless steel. It is more durable. It's the hardest material for the jar. And our choice for the jar is Trident. Trident is a BPA-free plastic. It is not manufactured with bisphenol A or other bisphenol compounds such as bisphenol S. It is famous for its strength, lightweight. Most importantly, it's free of BPA. There are different ways to produce jar, out of which is injection stretch blow molding, thermoforming, blow molding. We will use injection stretch blow molding. Some of the main advantages of injection stretch blow molding systems are the low tool cost, flexibility over a wide range of filling volumes and shapes, high efficiency, zero material waste, lower energy consumptions.